Are we having fun yet? Yes, we are. Welcome to the Keanedom. I'm Andy, and welcome to another episode of Satisfactory in my vanilla series. Today we're going to finish up the SEAI factory, otherwise known as the Space Elevator Advanced Item Factory. That's what I decided to name it. It's crazy. It's weird. Let's do this. Okay, so last episode I set up this particular floor, got everything coming in. We got it so we have wow, I have actually a pretty good amount of modular frames. Um, and we've set this thing up. We've got this thing running. And hopefully I have a lot. Hopefully I have a whole bunch of turbo motors. Hopefully I have everything I need. And actually I let this thing run for about 2 nights in order to get what I got. So that tells you a lot. It tells you that my fuse modular frames comes in very slowly. Very, very slowly. Okay, so let's try to start this up. So I have come to a point in my life, in this game at least, where I have just a perfect way I like to do things. So like underneath wherever it is I'm going to manufacture stuff, I like to have two spaces. And I'm getting to a point where on all my factory builds, I now have a buffer in the wall where I can put, conveyors and things like that. And it seems to just make life so much easier. I don't know about you guys. I don't How do you guys build your stuff? I always find this so much easier this way. And then I'm able to set up my assemblers like this. And then I'm able to then go up even further and have the factory floor like this. And I can tell you this right now. And then I put a little bit of stuff to go over it and things like that. So it's just so much easier for me. So let's go set up this particular thing. I'm not going to have you guys show me as I'm plotting everything out and trying to figure out, ways things are. But let me go do that real quick, and I'll bring you guys back and show you what I've done. Here we are. It is looking good. We have this right here set up for being able to make the assembly director systems. I really can't. No power in the center of the map. Okay. Thermal production in one, magnetic field generators in another. I get more power over here. And then the final one right here, these things are set up to make the part one of being able to make the nuclear pasta. So everything's set up. I do need to start doing conveyor belts, getting power, everything like that. And I thought I'd do a little bit of something. I actually, I'm starting to combine all my accessible areas that has where I have all my like behind the scenes stuff, the stuff you're not supposed to see when you're in the factory, because it's behind the scenes. You need to see that. But yeah, this is what it is so far. I'm doing a pretty good job. We are on the road, and yeah. So let me start wiring things up, get everything situated a little bit better, and I will then bring you back for even more fun. Okay, so I've put the second floor on because I need to get more stuff going. I need to get the top, well, mid floor. I don't know. I haven't figured out if I'm going to just put one more floor and then like multi-tiered or whatever. But I do need to get the way of making the nuclear pasta. But I've gotten the preliminary for the inputs, and then I've wired them through the sides, getting everything should be from each of the trains that need to be gotten, and everything is wired in for what it needs, and then I need to wire it out to go to wherever it needs, and then goes to the drone army that we're going to have. But up here, I haven't figured out if I'm going to do it, but I think, well, let me see here. Is this towards, no, this is the back. I think like near the front, I'm going to have it in such a manner that you can see it. Where those hoop things, that let me make the nuclear pasta, and I want to be able to see them. So I think I'm going to make them on the roof. Do that, and then I'll probably behind it have some sort of thing I'm going to try to make. Maybe I'll make it a little higher. Don't know. We're going to get the drone, the drones all set up. Yeah. But right here, I'm going to probably have a way of. I'm liking this maintenance paths. It's so nice. I love it. Okay. Be able to come in a little ways, somewhere in the middle, and put like 2 of them. Yeah, 2 of them. And I'm out of stuff again. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go grab some more items, get some more supplies, and then set that up. Yeah. Okay. So see you guys in a second. I am getting low on supplies once again, but this is what I got so far. So basically, if we come over here to the center, we have our pasta makers. They're set up over there. This is where we were. This is where I set up before. And I just got a whole bunch of cement and iron plates. And I got a preliminary for where the walls are. So I thought for a while that I would have it set out going like this to have it so that the drones would have an input and output. Then I remembered I could inset it. So let's see how this thing looks. Let's see if there's... I keep falling. Do I have enough? Oh, I do. I barely have enough. Okay, so I can sit there and have it so that they're inset like that. Doesn't that look awesome? Holy moly, that looks great. And I don't need this. I can pick that down. Let's not go over too much or I fall down. Oh, that looks so good. And then I can have all my drones get up and go over. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, so let me get more supplies and then do a little bit more. Ooh, this is starting to look good, guys. This is starting to look good. And I can start getting it made and droned over. Oh. Okay, I'll be back in a second. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I've set all this up and I've wired everything up. It's starting to look so good. Okay, so I have one way to get up there, which is kind of cool. We have no power over here, which is fine. I'm doing terribly on making sure I have plenty of power to be able to get everywhere, but that's okay. But I did set it up so that I have ways of turning things on, and that's what we're going to do right now. So let's go down to the ground floor. I want to show you that first. So first steps first, we need to do preliminary number 1, which I've set up down here. I've set up a way for us to have making, what is it? Is it ground copper? Something like that. So I have a mine over there, which I have everything. So let's power this one up. Everything should start running smoothly. The SEI basement. So now I have power over here, so I should be able to... Did I not set it up? It's operational. Oh, I should bring the stuff in soon. Come on, come on. Come on in. I know you're now mining, and I didn't even... But everything should start filtering in. Oh, I'm so impatient right now. It's not coming as fast as I want it to. Okay, so it's starting to filter in. Everything starts smelting. It will then turn those bars into ground thing. I might have to redo this and then out of the way because look, 30 copper bars for each one. So that's going to take a while. So let's go over to part 2, which is, I believe, this one right here, which goes to this, mid floor. And here we are for the mid floor. And everything is wired and set up and everything. So let's do that real quick. Set this thing up. Boom, power. everything should start running. Everything should be awesome. Fantastic. So this is bringing everything in, starting to make. Yes. I will double, triple check everything later. This one's taking the versatile and everything, making them magnetic. Yes, that is awesome. And then right here, this is making the modular sit there in thermal production. We are so on the way on, and everything seems to be done correctly. Oh, yes, okay. Pressure conversion cube, everything down here, awesome. And everything is situated perfectly to go where it needs to go. I guess we need to go wire up the last one, and I don't feel like waiting this long, so we're going to go to the side and just go up. So everything's situated, goes up to each one of the drones they need to go to, and the pasta maker. Let's see if I can get up before it takes away my power. Awesome. And we need to power up this top floor. And this one I did one for each floor. And here we are. So this one's going to take a while before this thing starts moving. Oh, I didn't even set it. I didn't even set the 2 pasta makers working. There we go. The 2 pasta makers working. I have 12 copper powder. It's going to take a while to get these things to work. But that's okay. I'm not too worried about my pasta. But I need to start situating. I need to now start to prettify. I need to prettyify this. And I have some ideas on how to do that. But as I do that, this thing will be able to start working. And I might bring you back if I remember. Or I might get stuck in getting all the stuff, going over, grabbing supplies, coming back. It takes a while, but that's okay. And yeah, almost done, guys. Well, I have the preliminary, the hard part done. Now it's just, what am I going to do to make this look, you know, not like a box? Because that's what it is. Right now, it's the letter L. Here we go. Okay, guys, the people who've been with me for quite a while, you can say this now. Harriet, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? I may have gone a little overboard. Okay, so my pasta makers are up and running, and yeah, it looks cool. I'm gonna have to go over there before you can see it in its weird splendor, but it is sort of multi-layered, like, I don't know, Star Destroyer looking thing. Oh, it's making some. At least I saw it come. It's making some. It's starting to make some more. And that thing goes up and it like electrifies up. I don't know if anyone's ever seen this thing. And then the second one does the same thing. It electrifies up a little bit as it starts up. Electricity goes through everything, and then it does it with the big one. And then when it finishes all of it, all of them start sparking, and then it fades out, and that's it. It looks cool. It looks cool. I have no idea. It just looks cool. And it's one way of making pasta. You can do it in a pasta maker, but this is my pasta maker. And it's doing really, really good. But look at that. That looks kind of cool. And then everything, after it finishes, everything will fade out and it's done. Okay, so I did do a preliminary up here for getting it over to there. I need to show you what I've done over there. But here we are. And, yeah. So these 2 drones I have right here because I did a preliminary to make sure these things work. Just to make sure that the drones work. And I found out that when you want these things to work, you set them up beforehand. So you go to all ports and then you set up destination from each one and make sure it's done in the system before you make the drone, which makes it so much easier. And once I figured that out, it's awesome, except for the fact that I have 2 that I can't do because it says plus one other port. And right here, no port selected. I go to the very bottom, it says plus 2 other ports. You can't get to the other ports. So I'm going to have to go on to the reporting website and say, I would like to be able to set up things when you have more than, like I have 6 drone setting up, so that's 12 drone ports. So if you can't have more than 10 right now. 10 is the max you can use. You can't have a large army of them, which is dumb, but that's okay. Do I have the parts to make these things over here again? I don't know if I used my parts or not. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's look at these things. They'll load up and then they'll take off. And then I'll have to head over to the other side. Look at that. There we go. They're all taken off. And then they'll back up a little bit, go up into the air, and then all of them will turn and take off. It makes me want to make an aircraft carrier. just gigantic thing with just a whole bunch of them down the road. I think it'd be really awesome and fantastic. But okay, so I'm going to head over there real quick, and then we will close up. Ooh, another preliminary where they came back. Yes, awesome. Okay, so we have them landing in a little airstrip I have, all of them down in a row, right next to this, which is all been wired up. Let's see how many we have now in the system. And if you hear anybody, people are starting to wake up. I'm doing this in the morning. But there we are. This is what we're at right now. I have 186 out of 4,000. This is going to take a while. And I'm going to have to come up with something to do while I wait for this to work. I'm not going to be able to... Oh, here we go. We got a little bit of the lower stuff. Okay. Not any pasta, but that's okay. So this is set up really well. Bye-bye. Okay, so this is all set up. This is really good. I've actually connected it to my main area. I have a sit there underneath. You can see all the cables. I do have it set up so that I have extra of everything. Actually, and I just realized that I don't even have vertical, the ones that look like triangle, I can't remember what they're called. One of them, one of the stuff that's supposed to come over here, I don't even have that situated. So this doesn't even sit there, and I'm not going to bother trying to do it right now, mainly because I can't set it up because of that one little error that I'm going to have to set up. But this is all going, this is going good, and I need to come up with what to do next. So for you guys, I think what I'm going to do is I need to redo the basics, because I know this, I haven't redone this since the very, very beginning, and I'm not going to actually stop anything. I'm not going to delete this, so I think I'll start it again, a new one, and I think I'll just go off in that direction up here, because there's a good open space over here, and I think there's a lake over here. I can do it over the lake. That'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Okay, but thank you guys for joining me on this little endeavor. If you like what you saw, hit the like button. If you love what you saw, hit the subscribe button. I will see you guys in the next episode.